Today's patio chat is being brought to you locally by Westridge Furniture in Delphus. See it all at your finer outdoor furniture store.
Well, when you're at the Allen County Fair, don't pass the DARE building. With me today to tell us more, he is the man with the DARE program with the Allen County Sheriff's Department, and we've got the Deputy Ted Falke. And thanks for coming today.
Thanks, Holly. Thanks for inviting me.
Okay, so you do have a building right there on the fairgrounds. Let's talk about that first of all.
We do. This is our second year for our building being open at the fair. We had two big goals when we planned this building. One was making it easy to be accessible for everyone. So anybody from your limo strollers to your scooters to your wheelchairs can get in there with ease. And our second goal was to make it warm and friendly for families when they come in. Because, you know, you got your first time children coming in to get their very first DARE card, and it's a little scary for them. And you got our traditional kids that come in every year. So our experience, we want them to have a good experience when they come in, and so they feel comfortable because they come in scared, and we got music playing in there. They get to dancing, having a good time in there, and they feel a lot more comfortable with us, and it makes their experience a lot better, and that was one of our goals. So.
All right, so you mentioned the DARE card, the DARE ID.
Yeah.
That is something that you're doing at the fair. Tell us what that's about and why it's an important thing maybe for parents to get.
Okay, the DARE ID it's a photo ID card that we also do a DNA swab. So we take their picture and we swab the inside of their cheek, and we put that on the back of the card and we seal it, and we give that to the parents for a record. And that's important in case anything would ever happen. I mean, hopefully nothing ever would. We've never had to use one, thank God for that.
Exactly.
But if something like that would happen, they would have a record of that child, updated picture and a DNA sample on that card for them. We don't keep any of them records. Some parents come in and they're kind of suspicious about that, but we don't keep any of that. It all goes to the parents for them to keep.
And it's for them for safekeeping, just in case, like you said, we haven't had to do it, but you know, you hear about other stories in other parts of Ohio and the country where that card would be perfect to use if something does happen like that, right?
Yes, exactly. It's great for the kids. A lot, like I said, the yearly traditions, you watch these kids grow up. So we get to see them every year and watch them grow. And for the first time they come in crying and kicking and screaming, to the next year they're smiling and happy to be there. And it's a good thing. It's a safe thing, and we want the parents to have that record.
Does it cost anything to come and get in?
No, everything's free of charge there. They come and get their DARE ID, and we got prizes for them to pick out. We got suckers there, stickers and little gifts, and they come in and pick what they want out and get their ID. That's the whole point of them coming to get their ID. So they get something in return for it, so they don't give their parents too much trouble when they bring them in for it.
Exactly. All right, let's talk more about the DARE program, because you do this all year round, and you're in schools when the school year now has started up. What's DARE all about? What's the target age that you are in the classroom, and what are you telling the kids?
Our target age is 5th grade, and we talk about it's the drug abuse resistance education, and the program Keeping It Real is more on how to make good decisions. We got an actual DARE define, assess, respond, evaluate model that we use, so they can look at a situation, define it, and then they can assess it, give themselves 2 choices or 3 choices, and then they pick a choice and respond with it, and then evaluate how their choice went, how their decision was. And that simply just slows them down, because a lot of kids just react before they think about it. Then we talk about stress, we talk about risks and consequences, peer pressure, we talk about bullying, we talk about help networks, you know, that everybody, you know, it's important to know that they have people that they can talk to. So we do a help network with all their important people, so they're not alone.
Right. It's a really great program, and DARE is out in the schools. Thank you very much for coming today.
Yes. Now, one more thing. We have done over 800 IDs already at the fair. So.
Oh, that sounds like a good number.
Yeah, so we're on track for over 1,000, I think, this year.
Well, good. We still got a couple of days left, so people can come on out.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. New Tradition continues in a moment.